No Man's Sky just got updated with patch 2.26 and there are 40 new hidden things in the game files coming that will give us ship customization and even further character customization with even more new base customization parts. So let's go through these new items. While waiting for the new patch notes, I unpacked the game files to find 80 new icons in the folder for the Quicksilver synthesizer bot, and this stuff is super cool. I've already checked in game in 2.26 and these items are not currently available to purchase, but their addition all at once means at least some are coming soon, maybe even for this weekend. Firstly, we have the backpack 2. This icon looks like an emote, which is odd. I would imagine it is a special backpack skin. Sadly, the icons don't give a good view or even any view of it, but it's coming, which is sweet. Next we have 6 new special banners for the multiplayer avatar. There's the blob, a Gek chef, a chew as the game calls it, the Galactic Hub icon banner, which is pretty sweet, and of course a Nada one and a Polo one. I will be getting the Gek chef for sure. Then, one of the cooler ones, 6 new bobblehead toys. We have Apollo, Artemis, the Atlas, Nada, Null and Polo. This I suspect could be one of two things. Either they will be possible to select for your ship dashboard. This is what I am really hoping it is, as that would just be exceptionally cool. The other possibility is that they are for your base to just randomly put around, which is still pretty cool, but nowhere near as freaking awesome as having it in your cockpit. I never thought I'd get so excited over a frigging bobblehead. Next we have 3 new cold plants. These are essentially like the ones we already have, just for the different biomes. There's a plant, a tree and a rock. There is also the same for Dusty, which is the game ID for desert. So a cactus, a small bulbous cactus and a kind of savanna looking tree, which is actually pretty cool. There are also 3 for radioactive, with a rock and 2 plants/trees. 3 for toxic, with 3 different mushroom type things and 3 new rocks, all of which together will increase potential for gardens to a huge degree. No more slightly rotating each plant to make it look slightly natural when it's just 20 of the same plant. Now we have 3 very interesting sets of items. Firstly in these is the new jets. There are 5 new jetpack jet colours, allowing us to customise our jetpack jets to blue, purple, green, red and rainbow. This is a very cool addition. I'll definitely be giving rainbow a go, because fabulous is a state of mind. Next in the very cool sections are the 5 new Starship Trail colours. These are the same colour options as a jetpack, with blue, purple, though purple is actually described as dark, green, red and rainbow. This and the bobbleheads are the first proper signs of ship customization on its way in quite some time, and I expect due to this that ship customization could quite possibly be in the next big update. It just makes sense. Hello Games don't put clues in until the very last moment, so things are looking up, though as always, keep your hype in check people. It's exciting stuff, but don't get too invested until full word has arrived. Lastly is probably the most perplexing of all things added in this folder of icons, and those are the 2 eggs. The mystery egg and the story egg. Now what the frick does that even mean? My best guess narrows this down to 2 options. A kind of meh option that I feel is more realistic, and holy crap that would be amazeballs option. The meh option is that these are just 2 decorations for your base, which is cool no doubt, but nothing particularly special. The crazy option, which I must stress you should not invest in this idea, is that you incubate it in your inventory, but for what? The less crazy reason for doing this is to maybe fill your farms with fauna with which to milk and collect eggs etc, which could be very helpful and cool for those on worlds without lots of fauna or any at all. The insane possibility, which I think will never happen, but I can't help where my mind goes, is that you are hatching a mount, a summonable fauna mount, which is yours and you take with you. As much as I really want this to be a mount, I am doubtful as this is just too little to go on, but at the very least maybe it'll spur some ideas for the future regarding the subject with HG. I'll now be looking further into the game files to see if I can uncover any more hidden items and potentially more info on these just found, but I'll update you fine folk with that as well as the patch notes and more as soon as the information is brought to light. If you want to look more closely at these icons and such, I've stuck them in the written article for this video on xainesworld.com. It's linked in the pinned comment right next to Patreon and the merch store. For those interested, get your son of a deck tri-blend tea today. Yes. Thank you for watching folks and have an amazing day.